welcome back to BattleTech, where we're immediately starting with the next priority mission, where we're gonna extract Lord Madeira from his family's home planet, which is probably gonna go entirely according to our plans, without hiccups or any unforeseen issues coming in between.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
There's nothing else for you to do, Yang, I'm afraid.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
Let's just get there. Only gonna take half a month. Not that that matters that much at this point anyway. We have a pretty decent bank. Lich's low spirits have expired, however Medusa's high spirits should still be around for the next mission, so maybe that's gonna be helpful. We'll see. Gold draws in the Oregon Directorate. I doubt we can actually shop something decent here or get it for a reasonable price, so let's actually not visit the store before. Maybe after the mission the store will be part of the restoration and I can actually, buy things. So let's just proceed with the main contract. Pick up a transmission on the restoration distress frequency, Commander. Timestamp is marked a couple of hours ago. It's from Lord Madeira. Mia, by the time I receive this message, I'll have been captured. I got hostiles closing in all around me as I'm recording this. I don't know how much time I have left. Listen, the evidence is hidden in a dead drop. It was the best I could do, given the circumstances. Go to my grandfather's monument, you remember. The place where we laid him to rest, in the mountains. The Directorate paved over it and built a structure right on top of it. Look there and you'll find what you need. I can hear the sound of splintering hardwood. They're coming through the door and I'm out of time. Pray that I will see you again, but if I don't, I need you to win this war. Whatever you have to do, just finish it. Not for me, but for our people. Goodbye. Image on the view screen cuts out. The only sound you can hear is the hiss of static. I'll start putting together a rescue team. Leave space for me. I'm coming with you. First recover Alexander, then focus on picking up the evidence and getting the hell out of Kuldra. I've got Lord Madeira's subdermal transporter signal on my screen. They're moving in, probably in an APC. If we launch mechs now, we might be able to catch up to it. We should launch until we've learned more about the Op 4. What's Op 4 for? Operational forces? Forecast? Not sure how many words you can form with 4. Anyway, want to know what we're dropping into. They're already moving him, Commander. We don't have time. I needed to assemble 3 of your best mech warriors. I'll be joining them in the Atlas recovered from Castle Nautilus. Time's of the essence. We must retrieve the evidence and we will bring Lord Madeira home. Okay. Okay. I guess Behemoth will sit this one out and will not take our battle master with us. Instead, we're gonna have the Atlas. To be honest, they serve quite a similar purpose, so I think it's a decent enough replacement. We're dropping in lowlands biome. Rolling hills and gentle slopes, as well as thick woodlands that provide cover. Oh. As you've seen, the Black Knight is pretty extreme with all of its weapons, even if you're in the best biome possible, which is tundra. It's still gonna overheat if use more than just a fraction of the weaponry that it has. We really need more freaking double heat sinks, to be honest. Maybe some indirect fire support would work out well. I mean, we have the opportunity to just take the Orion instead of the Black Knight. If it was a worse biome than lowlands, I'd definitely take the Orion instead. Since we are still in a decent-ish biome, I think I'm actually gonna stay with the Black Knight. Though if we have long protracted engagements, she'll probably need to resort to, using melee attacks every now and then just to cool off a little. But we'll see about that.
Mech warriors, prepare
But we get to play with the Atlas 2 again. That's nice. Was it the DDC? No, I think DDCs don't exist for Atlas 2. Anyway, we're gonna see it in a sec. Director has captured Lord Madeira and we're gonna get him back. We have the transponder coordinates. We need us. Do you know that he's on the move? We're gonna make planet for rescue Alexander and recover the evidence he risked his life to bring us. We'll bring ruin to anyone who stands in our way. Well, attempt, yeah, that's ominous. Attempt to rescue Lord Alexander Madeira. How are we gonna rescue him from a moving vehicle in mechs? We can't just, politely shoot at them and ask him to just let him out. The only thing that we know and we're really good at is, shooting things and killing them and not distracting someone from a moving vehicle. How are we looking, Darius? Approaching the convoy, Alexander's locator signal puts him in the APC in the middle of the group. It's surrounded by a pack of armed escorts. How close are you to the refueling depot? Close. From the director's transmission we've intercepted, I can tell you that there's a small group of attack vehicles waiting at the depot. Good news is that their communications are down and they're prepping to depart for a local repair yard. If you can engage the convoy outside of the attack vehicle's sensor range, they should depart on their own. Like I said, they're on the schedule. But if they catch sight of you before they leave, if you have contact with them too. How would we intercept? Would need to go up the slope. You don't have jump jets.
Waiting for orders.
You do, you don't, but you can indirectly fire. Not sure how feasible it is for us to try and ambush them all along the way. Maybe we can also run up here, but not certain about this. I'm actually gonna make a save here, because I'm not entirely certain if this is the correct way to approach this. Anyway, let's
I hear you.
all run towards that ridge, I guess.
Confirmed.
Move into position.
Got it.
I think the Atlas also can fire indirectly, if I remember correctly. It does have LRM-20s, okay. Still getting updates on the locator beacon, I see. Still not sure if we're gonna get to it in time though. Anyway, let's keep running.
Copy that.
Actually a bit of sprinting still. Fine.
You betcha. Hey, Commander.
Enemy
look up on my
contact.
sensors. Sensors showing a new hostile. For the Oregon people.
You cannot reach anything nearby, you can see shit. So we could, however, sense unlock. I think it's worthwhile to wait for Lich to get over the ridge so you can participate at least somewhat. But then Mech is trying to get to us. Interesting.
What can I do for you?
Mech is gonna be the only thing that you're gonna be able to see though. Oh.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I don't think we need to go full salvo on that guy. Especially since he has guarded. So,
Roger that. Firing on target.
yeah, guarded is such a big factor in engagements with heavy mechs. So, I guess indirect fire is kind of the best we can hope to achieve this turn. Could get eyes on that vehicle. Which vehicle is the one that we're want to not kill? I think it's that one, right? Getting away though. And there's not much we can do about it. Just giving our mech speed.
Nice try.
Okay, apparently we're close enough to that depot that we also have to deal with those vehicles at some point. I was wondering if they need to have direct line of sight on us, or if it would be fine if or if it's gonna be fine if we just have them on sensors, but they appear to be engaging us now.
Loud and clear.
In any event, do you want to indirectly fire or want to run so you can contribute more next turn? I think the position that you're in, you're probably not going to do anything next turn unless you run. So, I think we're just going to run.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
Because we have an impressive amount of weaponry, but LRM-20 is just a support weapon and not, you know, what you do your main damage with. Okay, we got missile launchers.
Ready for orders.
Even with jump you can't reach anything. Seriously. Disappointment. I mean, it's an assault mech, you know, it can't just fly through the air like a spider can, but damn it.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Well, they certainly have a lot of missile turrets. So what are you gonna do? Can you take out one of those small vehicles maybe? Yeah, those are not really dangerous. Let's make a precision strike regardless.
Enemy unit destroyed.
ABC has reached the refueling depot, command. I'll take out those escorts. And then what happens? Even though we can't catch up to it, it'll just surrender because we took out its escorts? Is that how it works? If I were driver of that vehicle, I would just continue to run because, you know, those mechs aren't catching up to it anytime soon.
Ah!
Actually not Lich.
I took some shrapnel.
60-ton vehicles. We can still ignore them for one turn, but after that we should probably have a plan to deal with them. And you should probably stand up immediately.
Back up and ready for more.
Has a Griffin done anything, by the way? I'm not sure about that at all. Can't see the other vehicle. I'd prefer if you didn't move. Not sure if you keep your entrenched from standing up if you move or not. Let's just keep pounding at that Griffin for now.
Got it. Minor damage, Commander.
What do you need?
You can start on these vehicles too if you want, because that striker is really not that dangerous. Let's see if
Tell me
Camilla...
what you need.
You still can't reach anything relevant. God damn, that Atlas is so freaking slow.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Do have breaching shot though, so ARMs will deal additional damage to the Griffin. With additional I mean full damage at least.
I've been sensor locked.
Good to go.
I guess you'll... continue working on that Griffin. It also has a multi-shot though. Maybe we send the AC to the tank if it hits. Then the tank is dead. If it doesn't, we'll have to worry about the tank in the next turn again.
Jumping.
We don't have to commit an entire turn to it. Oh, that's that. Fire.
I copy. Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Shot. Right, whatever floats your boat.
Light damage, Commander.
I'm not that scared of that Griffin, to be honest. If I can, I'd much prefer to take out those vehicles over there. Bulldog? Okay, that's not that scary. That's a bit scarier, so let's check out that one.
Engaging target.
I'll try to at least. Guess it seems like it has a lot of armor.
Barely scratched my armor. Good to go.
So since that Griffin has already moved, I'm just gonna try and ignore it. First priority would be to kill that vehicle. Because we already know that that manticore here. Because we already shot at it and it's showing its left side, so it probably doesn't need much more before going down. Now you can do some fancy multi-shotting again. So it always looks hilarious if you know, not end up killing what you wanted to kill. But we'll worry about that when it happens. Not that one, that one. Only need one large laser shot to this side section to kill it. I think we should be kinda safe multi-shotting. Wait, you don't even see that one? I thought that line was for that guy. Ah, crap. Well, I guess we're not multi-shot then. You're just gonna attack that guy because you have full line of sight on that. Where did that first laser shot go? 95%. Which 95%.
Okay, that was bad.
Well, we failed to kill anyone before they got to their turn. Doesn't matter
Whoa!
much.
Easy on the armor,
I think.
buddy.
Which is kind of in a tough spot because I would assume the missile launchers from the base will also send missiles our way. So she probably needs to try and sit back in the future
Standing by.
of this mission at least. Guess you can try and finish off that Griffin now. Maybe throw the LRMs back to that vehicle.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
So we're not using those. It looks way better if you don't use the ERL. The ERL goddess. The ERL lasers.
I'll do what you ask.
Oh, that thing's still alive. Fortunately, maybe I should have thrown more at it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you need to get out there.
Reporting structural damage.
Receiving you.
That Griffin is also not dead yet, man. What's going on, guys? I guess we're gonna do that. With that I mean multi-shotting again. So we're gonna use the lasers for the Bulldog. Rest for the Griffin.
Roger that.
Thank you very much.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
And enemy mech knocked down.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Confirm that. Yeah, she's gonna be knocked down again.
Hang on. Here we go.
Damn it.
Ah, I'm gonna need a medic.
I think she might be sitting in one of relatively few mechs of mine that don't have an improved gyro. Well, that might also have something to do with it. So we want to finish off that Griffin, which we'll be pretty certain to do, or try and take out any of these guys. Actually, that Manticore needs to really go down before Glitch is up again. I'm afraid no one except Strider will have any sort of turn before that happens. Wait, in phase 2 the Griffin will move and the other guy here. So we're gonna be first in phase 1, so we can make Glitch stand up and, I don't know, jump jet down that ridge if we have to. We should be fine either way. I should just try and reduce the incoming damage. Considering the Griffin has lost a lot of its armament and that Manticore is still staring in my face, I think I'm actually gonna focus on that.
All weapons committed.
I don't think we need anything other than the Ghost, but it could miss. There's still that 5% that it could miss.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Trying to melee? Damn. Okay. Well, thank you for not taking pot shots at the already down mech. I appreciate it.
Commander? Back to standing. What's next?
I want you to jump somewhere where you're safer. Maybe here, take all that Griffin. Not the Griffin, I don't think that guy has any line of sight on her yet. So the turrets should also not have line of sight on her anymore. Needs to take care of that Griffin though.
Right, Commander.
And she doesn't keep entrenched if you move. I see. Well, anyway. That doesn't need much more damage to go down, so we're just gonna go through with the plan of killing it. Medium lasers on. Whoops. They're heat efficient. Let's use those.
Firing on target.
In hindsight, I should have probably used the LRM boat, not the Black Knight. That's the less of the escort is down and the APC is ours. Alexander, can you hear me? What the hell just happened? Alexander! Don't worry about your precious pet cousin. I'm right, I have him right here with me, all safe and sound. You, on the other hand, are anything but safe. Should have killed me when you had the chance.
New sensor contacts. I've got hostile units converging on your location.
Damn you, Victoria. Taking hostages is a coward's move. If you wanted to fight me, you should have come yourself.
When I send you to hell, be sure to tell Lord Carrosas that.
Like Bulldog.
Confirmed.
Since we have already had a significant heat build up, I think I'm just gonna not use anything but the AC-20. If the AC-20 hits, it's an instant kill anywhere but when we hit the front. But we'll see, we'll worry about that.
That one's gone.
You have my attention.
So what about you? We get into an advantageous position somewhere maybe? I don't know, maybe get up that hill. turrets haven't done anything yet, which I think is a little bit suspicious. Should have had their turn before us already. But apparently they decided not to do anything. That's weird. There's the flank. I'm assuming the mission kind of assumes that... I'm assuming that the mission assumes? Yeah. I'm assuming that game designers probably thought that we would take the direct route here instead of going up this ridge here. Because if we were here, we would get attacked by Victoria, who apparently dropped down somewhere around here. And her light mechs flanking us on the left side. However, we're kind of where her flanking forces are. And I'm not sure if her flanking forces will be too happy about that. Apparently they know what's coming for them because they all decided to brace. Because if they hadn't, Fighter would have probably just one-shotted them. Sadly they did though. So we're just gonna reserve, see what happens. So just try to finish someone off once, I don't know, Glitch or someone has started doing damage. Let's wait a little bit further. Alright, Glitch. Anything from here? No, he would have needed to go around. I see. I think I'm gonna keep you further back. You don't have that much armor left. Let's start on that Locust.
Right, Commander.
I'm willing to fire one of the large lasers at least. Since they're really great shots and we have ++ accuracy weapons here, even with 4 evasion we have pretty decent chance to hit.
Here we go.
I'll take it. I need to clear my nose real quick, sorry. Alright. I'm pretty fine in the position where we are right now, to be honest. So Camilla, let's just continue to clear those guys. Or at least, you know, put a dent in them. So that Strider can, you know, finish at least one of them off. So we're gonna use multi-target on that fire starter on that. That's the first situation where we're actually gonna use the ELR lasers. Yeah, they're even less heat efficient than the PPCs because they have this ER, which is extended range. Yeah, not particularly great, but I think I'm actually just gonna fire one. Chances to hit aren't that high, and if I fire only one of them, they should also still go through the guard. Effectively, the second one doesn't do much other than increase our chances to hit at all, which is not that relevant here at the moment. Just reducing their evasion charges and getting a few pieces of damage in there.
Yep.
Pieces of damage, amounts of damage, not pieces. Anyway, what can you... everything pretty much. No, chances aren't great. Jump. Chances are slightly better. Emphasis on slightly. You want to take the heat for that or just move? Let's just move, we don't need to fire with everything. Just lights.
On my way.
We'll probably be able to deal with them before their support is coming. Could use that though. That looks good to me. Ain't good enough at least.
Attacking from
Nobody bothered to hit the center toes of that mech yet though. It's kind of a little bit disconcerting. Someone did it here though. The gauze would just almost blow right through that. Alright, I guess we're gonna take out that fire starter. Oops. That's enough, I guess. I'm my back open to whoever's coming from behind us, but right here's better. Let's shoot everything. Yeah.
Enemy mech destroyed.
20%, so that was 1 of 5. I see. Are you a clanner? What was the name? Victoria? Because you operate with a group of 5, which is a star. Anyway, the director must have learned about Lord Madeira's short-term transport and cloned the signal. Keep fighting down there. Sumiri and I are working to get a fix on his actual location. We're quickly at Kumrat. This could be our only chance of finding him.
Not bad, cousin. But I am not finished with you yet.
Neither are we. But your support forces have problems. Ever so slightly problems. If I were that guy, I would have just, you know, braced again. Probably more annoying to me than the for evasion. But his choice. Wanna blow his torso off? Yes, I think we will. Don't even have Victoria on sensors. And the rest of her guys. Fire. And that cost missed. But still we killed him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Enough of these games, Kamea. Do you want to win little Alex back? Come and find me. We'll be waiting for you. Won't we, Lord Madeira?
I'm sorry, Kamea. I evaded capture for as long as I could, but...
That sound you just heard was his jaw, Kamea. It was every bit as fragile as I thought it would be. Consider this a promise kept from our first reunion.
I'm coming for you, Victoria. Do you hear me?
Communication terminated.
A lesser group. Yes.
Aye, aye.
That'll at least give us a chance to cool down a bit.
Yeah.
Shot gladly take.
Got it.
What do you want to be? Not sure if you're gonna be exposed back there, so let's all get up on top on top of the ridge.
On my way.
I think we can make a decent stand up there. Lady Rano, gotta fix on Lord Madeira's transponder signal. He's being moved. Looks like they're taking him to the most heavily reinforced directorate stronghold on Goldra. Because Maya needed to pick us up and carry us to Exiling's APC. It's the only way we can reach him before it's too late. It's a negative, Lady Rano. I'm reading dozens of anti-aircraft guns and missile turrets around the stronghold. Try to fly you in, they'd blow me out of the sky. Damn, what are our options? If you take off at a dead sprint, you might be able to catch him. It's pretty dicey though. A lot of mechs between you and Lord Madeira, and we'll have no time to retrieve the evidence that he gathered. The evidence can wait. We have to... Damn it. The intel is vital to a war effort and it's needed in our grasp. I cannot risk the future of the Reach for one man. Mr. Oliveira, you need to give me the coordinates of Lord Madeira's death drop. Give me Alexander, but the rescue will have to wait. After that, Lady Rano, making the coordinates on your map now.
Every fiber of my being is screaming at me to not abandon Lord Madeira. To drop everything and rescue him, as I know he'd rescue me. In leaving him, I betray myself.
It's the right call. And it's what he wanted you to do. For your people.
But Alexander...
He'll live. Have faith in that and press on. It's the only thing you can do.
Okay, I haven't talked about this yet, but Medusa has actually an interesting piece of tech in his cockpit, which is what's it called? A rangefinder? Something. Can we see it from here? Rangefinder plus, right. With that rangefinder, he can actually see things when other things can't see him yet. So, for instance, here we can get a line of sight on the turrets, whereas the turrets won't have line of sight on us, I believe. Because if they were in range of line of sight, he could use the AC-20 on it, I believe. So he was slightly out of line of sight, but we can still fire at them. With, you know, indirect weapons, long range cannons and stuff. He will not be able to, but that's fine. He's basically spotting for our other guys. So that Glitch can do something. So now Glitch doesn't need to move quite as far in there. We'll already be able to see them and can, you know, try and do some damage.
Got it.
It's an interesting piece of tech that has interesting strategic capabilities if you use it right. How much damage do we need? 224 almost. I'm not going to be able to do that with you in one round, I'm afraid, but we'll start. I think we're not going to use the PPC yet.
Affirmative.
I'm not really pressed for time here. Damn those turrets.
Tell me what you need.
You can also use your extended range lasers and your LRMs.
I'm on my way.
So we'll be able to dish out a significant amount of damage without them being able to fire back.
Taking the shot.
Alright, that guy's down.
Target destroyed.
Same with that Manticore. He cannot see us yet, but we can. I don't think Strider can get into a decent position to use the Gauss rifle, so let's just continue moving up the ridge with him too. On next turn we can probably use him. I'll actually be throwing the missiles at that Manticore, I believe. To already reduce the ammo a little bit. The turrets can wait. An 80-ton vehicle. That's interesting, to say the least. I'm afraid we still can't get into a direct position. Looks like Kamiya is standing right on top of it. Well, in that case, we're gonna reserve.
Reporting minimal damage.
So glitch. One you can't. Mia's probably obstructing the path. Because I would really like to get you know, guarded with her, because she's not in too great a position damage wise. Might get here and then she has eyes on that guy. But she'd be pretty exposed to fire there too. Not certain, I'm just gonna keep her here, I guess. Try and take out that bulldog though. Precision strike it. Let's make sure it actually goes down. If we kill it, we gain some morale back anyway, so... How the hell did you do that? The Gauss Rifle opened something up and then he decided to not hit it anymore at all. Yes, because the Gauss Rifle went for the 4% to hit the side instead of the front. Jesus.
Commander?
The fuck. You could go back here and start shooting from here, that guy. Well.
Moving to position.
Large laser to the front and side would be enough. Only one of them needs to hit either one of that. Here's a PPC too, I guess. A lot of freaking heat.
Roger
Come
that.
on. Thank you.
Move her down.
Commander.
Still be out of range of that guy from there. I mean, technically you could jump down somewhere and just not care about it, to be honest. Doesn't look like there's more turrets. If they are way back, which I don't really care much about. And you probably could kill the entire turret in one turn. Are there other options though? You could also jump down and kill the Manticore though. You can't really reserve at this
You have
point
my
though.
attention.
And we could kinda reserve by having Kamiya make a turn first, but that turn would also be pretty suboptimal. Because she also would prefer if that guy moved in and then she could directly fire at it.
Standing by.
Let's kill that turret then.
Time to earn our money.
There's another heavy LRM turret there. But without his buddy here, should not be able to see him. We need to make sure that we kill him though.
That one's gone.
What the hell?
Okay, that one hurt.
Are you kidding me? So much stability damage, what the hell kind of missile was that? That was a regular SOM, right? That doesn't sound too reasonable.
Standing by.
Jesus. would like to get some evasion with her, but if she does, she's not going to be able to shoot that guy. So wasteful. Guess we're gonna use vigilance and have her shoot. She is with the AC-20. She might just accidentally kill him too, but we'll see.
Engaging hostile.
Alright.
Enemy vehicles down.
So Victoria actually didn't land herself down there. Or she did and she's already gone away. She just sent a bunch of heavy vehicles to take care of things. Hila, what a bitch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I like that guy. It's not going to be enough damage, but with a couple of LRMs thrown over there, it should be enough. Later this turn.
I'm listening. Good to go.
Or large lasers, I guess. Even though I believe it's out of range for the regular large lasers. It's just gonna be the PPC doing some work, right? Yeah. Well, someone needs to throw a couple of LRMs over there. Kamiya has a couple. He's standing in pretty decent position there, so let's just reserve. See what that vehicle does. We can.
Yes, Commander.
Currently we cannot. But you need to cool down a bit, so let's just jump here. See what's happening.
Firing jump jets.
Another Shrek. Seriously? Are you going for glitch?
Took a heavy hit there.
Riff.
Yes, I hear you.
I think we need to start walking down that hill at some point, but I guess not this turn yet. Because if she does, she loses direct line of sight. Oh, Jesus. Alright, multi-target.
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
If the Gauss hits, you know. Thing is dead already. Oh, we're not low on ammo yet, so that's actually. I also don't have we also don't have heat issues yet, so let's just
All weapons committed.
make sure it dies.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, now we need to all get on the road, I believe. Let's hit the road.
Acknowledged. I'm
Hit the
moving.
road, Jack. Could check out these turret generators, but I have no real reason because the turrets are down, so
Lifting off.
I might just leave them be, you know? I think I'd get anything from killing them, but I don't really waste much time not killing them either, so I'm gonna use AC ammo for that though.
Target confirmed.
He needed to jump jet anyway because he was still standing on the stone there. So want to brace? No.
Waiting for orders.
Right. Get down here
Engaging
too.
jump jet.
Or kill another one of those turret generators. Is that?
Right.
It's exactly
Commander.
100 damage.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Finally we're just killing those for fun. Since he's ahead of the group already, let's just move. Probably need to wait for Kamiya anyway. I mean for Her Highness. Let's just use the lasers.
Engaging target.
Gonna move. Need like 2 medium lasers going over there, and then good.
Engaging target. Brought it down, Commander.
Commander?
Oh, you probably don't want to be in the front though. It's not.
Coordinates received.
Okay with you being in the front and Kamiya being in the front and Yusa of course, but not with Lich. Not sure if there's still more enemies on this map.
Copy that.
Heading out.
Moving to position.
Let's try and go as a group kinda. So we need to get up this ridge again. Probably walk up this flank of it.
I'm on it.
No, everybody else just gonna wait for
Roger
Kamiya. Needs another turn at least to catch up to you, so
Resting
stay
my
here.
Stabilizing.
Now everyone can just fall in behind her.
I'll do what you ask.
Got it.
Whoops. That was a gust of wind.
Affirmative.
I'm moving out.
In all seriousness, having control of Kamiya's Atlas, which is an advanced version of the Atlas,
Coordinates received.
kinda does not want me to have one for some reason because it's so friggin' slow. I mean, I'd love to have another Highlander, to be honest, but you know that Atlas, that's really slow
Confirmed.
AF. No.
On my way.
Ugh. Producer, you need to move.
Orders. Moving out.
Now we can go here.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Giving the data now, here, Iwano. Man, I'm going to have to ask you to stay near that relay until the upload is finished. Keep it protected. You know the drill. And just a heads up, you've got enemy reinforcements on the way. Oh, cool. Was wondering. Why does it say we're in there with 2 out of 4 units? Do we really need to be in there with all 4 units for 5 rounds? Jeez, that's a little excessive. The area has reduced a little bit, that's the reason. A little weird, not official, but sure, we'll take it.
Standing by.
Quite a lot of mechs incoming, to be honest.
I'm being flanked.
You know, Glitch is not doing too well. God damn. Yeah, I don't like scenarios like this where just randomly mechs appear out of nowhere and they're immediately within your firing range where they haven't been before. But I guess it is the end of the map, so they could have just been behind the edge of the map. Who knows what's behind the edge, you know?
Waiting for orders.
Still. We need to probably make sure that she remains under the guard the entire time, because she's not doing too well. She'll be fine if she doesn't have to move, but right now she doesn't see anything because I had no idea that enemy reinforcements would be coming in from over there. But okay. Move here. And you can just stay there, I guess.
Got it.
We'll take that vigilance. And then we'll try and kill that enforcer.
Right, Commander.
Only lights and mediums apparently, but sure is quite a lot of those. Anyone you can get a direct line of sight at? What's still remaining inside the area, you know? It's the additional hard part. You want to stay in the area. She didn't manage to hit the center also. I guess in that case I'm not gonna do a precision strike because I'm not likely to kill it.
Engaging target.
You have my attention.
So, where do you want to go with that beast? It's here too. No, beast.
Affirmative.
That's fine, don't need to use the amount of heat that these guys generate. Could have considered multi-shotting, just using the AC on that, but the chance of the AC was pretty low. I think it was like 65 and it ended up missing, so
Yes, Commander.
I think I kind of made the right choice there, but I could have probably thought about it more. This way you won't see anything. Drop ships inbound on that location. You need to pretty much all stand there? Is that what you're trying to tell me there? Kinda ridiculous, but okay.
Confirmed.
Don't like glitch being there right over that edge, but these guys shouldn't be able to see her here. And they have a pretty long way to go up, I think. Not sure if they can just waltz right through there. If they can, glitch might be in danger, but not much I can do about it, honestly. Right. Deal with everything.
Engage.
Yeah, that Enforcer withstood an entire round of us shooting at it just because it had guarded. Well, it's not particularly heavy mech or anything. It had guarded, you know? Okay, I guess I can go up that ridge. I think Medusa is a more juicy target for some reason.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Considering how slow that guy is, I think it's a Panther. That's a spider though. Righty. What do you see? Just finish him. Nobody hit the Senator, so such a shame, man. Even if all 3 shots connect, which is pretty certain, not gonna quite be enough. And Strider doesn't have the ability to multi-shot, so it's probably best if, you know, Glitch ends up multi-shotting. Although he could just attack something else. That spider. Not that particularly dangerous, that spider, but I'd probably kill that Enforcer before he stands up again. Because he still has like most of his weapons. So let's maybe try and kill that spider. Don't actually see it from here though. Also only see it indirectly, see it directly from here somehow. Okay.
Engaging target.
I think the Gauss missed, right? Well, it's almost going down.
Waiting for orders.
So we're just gonna continue attacking it. Not gonna risk multi-shotting though, because if I multi-shot I don't think I gain aimed shots and might just hit something weird randomly. I don't need to use the PPC though. Just one laser should be enough.
Affirmative.
2 in order to be sure.
That's a kill.
One more round's full up again too. Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, I'm hit. That got through my armor, Commander.
Probably should try and check out that Hunchback next, because it's gonna be doing quite a bit of damage. Now they want to go for glitch.
Can't hits like that.
Yeah, roger that, but apparently we need to all be in this freaking zone for some reason. So I'm afraid there's no way to pull you out.
They think they can hurt me.
Not sure if we could just all step out of it and then just do the download when everybody's dead.
Receiving you.
So I said we need to take care of that hunchback, so let's get that started. We need to jump around, keep their attention and all. You do have armor at your back still. So normally it wouldn't be very advisable to do this.
Engaging jump jets. Locked on.
Exposed something but didn't bring it down.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Tell me what you need.
We need to continue on that hunchback somehow. But you probably need to just multi-shot it.
Location confirmed.
There's one using lasers. We need to really get something done here soon. Will they swamp
I'll make it happen.
glitch? Probably. Well, Commander has initiative 5. He's a scout and initiative 4 mech. Damn, man.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Yeah.
That hurt!
Let's hope there was no double heatsink in there. Because I'd be frustrated if there was. I don't want to really risk losing double heatsinks. Or anything other than I can't replace, like the Gauss cannon, for instance.
You can see daylight through my armor!
Maybe we could try the running tactic again that we did with Kamiya a few missions ago. No. She still has a few weapons, but she lost like PPC, the core is almost down. God dang it. We probably need to kill that hunchback while it's down. Is there any way I can reach it? Seems good to me.
All weapons committed.
Thank you very much.
Enemy mech destroyed.
barely scratched my armor. I just took a heavy hit.
Yeah, roger that. You're probably going to want to have vigilance starting next turn. So all of the enemies have moved already, so I don't need to really pay any attention to what I shoot at, trying to kill it before it gets to move. That's good to know. At least we managed to take down the hunchback before it did another round of laser spew at us. Kinda happy about that. So, sprinting. You could sprint here, gain 5 evasion. You'd probably just start melee attacking you though. In all seriousness. What happens if we don't have 4 units within there? Because I really don't want to risk losing her because of this crazy end that we have here for some reason. So let's vigilance her. And then we're just gonna run out of this. Let's see what happens.
Sprinting.
What do you need?
Couldn't melee attack that guy, which your heat would kind of appreciate. So let's do that. Since we have already moved someone out of here, I guess we can kind of safely move out someone else too.
Confirm. Targeting physical attack.
Damn.
Scored a critical hit.
And there goes the heat. Fun. That's the situations I like in this game, to be honest. No. Can't see that guy with that commando. Oh. What does orange mean? I think orange means it's crit, but it is on a component that hasn't been destroyed, right? That's what orange means. I'm kind of certain-ish. I don't know. As I said, you probably need vigilance too. And then we can discuss what we're gonna do with your turn. If you gain movement, you'll have your back open to someone. Which is okay, there's a lot of armor on there. About the same as in the front, so actually don't mind that too much.
I'll make it happen.
Do we want to finish off that commando or start on that thunderbolt? Or do we want to multi-target? I think multi-target sounds like a decent enough idea. Commando doesn't have many components to hit, so I think even though you don't particularly aim at anything, it's gonna be fine. So you're gonna go to B though, for a breaching shot on that, and the rest is just gonna go to the commando. Hopefully killing it in the process. Alright. Good one. So even though we weren't in the circle with all our units, the round counter still went down, right? It was 4 last time, I believe. I didn't really watch it though. But we haven't critically failed, so I'll just take it. Ooh, Spider wants to hunt her down. No?
I'm being flanked.
Flank Camilla, okay. That's what your back armor is there for. Let's just not risk her. She has kind of high evasion at the moment. If anyone wants to hunt her down, she's in a good position to deal with it at the moment. Let's just see if we can do something fun here. Like that Thunderbolt. The center hasn't been hit. That's kind of saddening. Also, we don't have enough morale for a precision strike anyway. So, anyway, we're gonna melee attack that spider? I think we're gonna. We're gonna go right here. Continue working on that Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. A Thunderbolt. The new mech! Fusion of Catapult and Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt.
All weapons
I might actually buy that though as a mech, you know? Oh damn, why didn't you buy any segment there? Why didn't that guy shoot? Why are they trying to probe by just standing there? They're not even guarding, they're just sitting there. They maybe need to have more mechs in the circle than the opponent has, or something. Because their behavior doesn't make any sense. They didn't shoot, and they didn't brace to just stall me. So that's kind of odd decision. Oh well. Wanna melee attack that spider? Don't have enough morale though. Let's reserve until Medusa did something. Maybe he manages to kill something, so we have enough morale to. No. Give Kamiya some guarded. Anyway, he hasn't lost anything, so just hitting him up front would be fine enough. Or from the back. 105, 0, 30, 30, 55. Well, seriously, that doesn't really matter. Let's just go here. Maybe you can take that guy out. Still with a machine gun range. And these things can do a lot once the damage, once the armor's down. What happened to that AC-20, man? Nothing. Well, one medium laser crit. Seriously. And where'd that AC-20 go? Jesus.
Standing by.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough morale for vigilance. She kind of needs it though. I can't stall with all my mechs. You know, we need to get something done too. Why do not have? Damn it. Oh, sorry, Kamiya. This is probably gonna hurt, but you know, no time like the present.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
At least have 25% there. Goes toward that guy. And indirect fire over there. Not that one though. Also that AC-20 would be highly debatable in the normal circumstances, but I think it kind of escalated to a position where it's really useful to have that 50% even.
Splitting fire.
Nope. Couple of significant AC-20 misses here in the last turn. That guy lost a little bit of its weaponry.
Commander?
Could try and get glitch here. Spider's the only one that can shoot at her right now, but they just pretty much have to move over here, and they will be in a bad spot for her again. At least she has 25% deduction here, though. I think we need to risk it at this point. We really can't afford not having that damage. But it's risky AF. Well,
Right, Commander. Roger that.
she did score ahead it, but that's about it. Now they're fighting.
I'm taking serious damage.
No, it's still, the counter's still at 3 rounds. So apparently we really need to be in there with all our units. We really can't afford losing anyone too. Is that how that goes? Because then we couldn't be standing in there with 4 units.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
So the Shadowhawk is the only one that hasn't moved yet. And the Thunderbolt. Your initiative 1 still. Can you get eyes on the Thunderbolt from anywhere? You already have eyes on the Thunderbolt? No. Would have decent-ish eyes from here, I guess. If you could take that guy down, really appreciate it. Guy we don't have to deal with.
Engaging target.
The Directorate must fall.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, come here. How's your armor looking like?
Good to go.
Still only have, you know, now we only have eyes on the Shadowhawk. Means he is gonna have eyes on you next turn. I don't want that. All seriousness. I guess you're gonna... Is there a position you can jump to where you only see the Jenner or something? Doesn't look like it, so... Since apparently we need to have all 4 mechs intact at that point. Implicitly, I think. We're just gonna... sprint. Now sprint down the road.
Got it.
Call it a repositioning, I guess. Enemy has significantly lost numbers. Like they only have 3 mechs left, and they're significantly less armed than ours. Only question is which do we want to finish off first? Probably the Spider, to be honest.
You have my attention.
We have a lot of heat built up though. Maybe I want to melee kill that Jenner. Try at least, you know. I mean, 140 to the center is Not something he's gonna come back from. That was the arm. But he's lost quite a few things, right? He lost 2 medium lasers.
Commander.
I'll take that. You finish off that spider then? Anyway, you have a better shot at it? Or is that because of the movement? It's because of the movement, not because of broken line of sight. Okay. Then let's get to it.
Copy that.
You do have some morale. We might invest into precision strike if we are sure that that'll wipe out the spider. So damage bleed through should just kill her, right? Wait a sec. Wait, what? God fucking damn it, this... If it's open, then just keep it open. Why do you not keep it open? God fucking damn it, thank you! Not too much to ask to have 2 screens open at the same time, right? I think the damage bleed through should just kill it. Even if the AC-20 misses somehow. Let's just...
Target confirmed.
Yeah, the AC-20 alone did it. Alright, alright, alright.
I hope we can salvage that.
Why? Spider. No particular reason for us to have a spider at this point. Where the hell are you going? Oh, you want to survive, I see. I see what you're doing there, man. Not gonna be enough, though. Just to make sure he dies.
All weapons committed.
Follow me to victory.
Enemy mech.
Alright, saying enemies
Depleted.
rapidly running out of mechs. What the hell did you just try to pull there, man? Holy damn.
Put a hole in my armor.
They're from above. Crazy guy, man. Crazy guy, that one.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, I kind of appreciate the ballsiness of it, but seriously. I'm the only one left, I have nothing left to lose. They're from above, bitch.
Reading you loud and clear.
Lost quite a significant amount of armor in his legs, though. So if we can flank it, even with not aiming, we might just be able to kill the entire legs
On my
off.
way.
And then Medusa can go for free precision strike on it. Just as a precaution, I'm gonna give her like vigilance because her center torso is not looking too great. She probably doesn't need it, but you know, if that thing survives somehow, he's gonna have his turn before Strider does, so then at that point he might be able to attack Kamiya again, so let's just try and do whatever I can.
I'm on it.
I didn't see too many luggets there.
Pierce through the
That's a
armor.
shame. Nope, virtually no hits to the leg at all.
Yeah.
Might make a certain amount of sense because that Atlas is probably higher than that guy, but screw physics, I just want to win. We don't need to overheat though.
Confirmed.
Oh, good. Good hits.
Target
Didn't expect that to happen yet, but good job, man. Alright, so we need to all be here. Let's just casually walk around a little bit. But you need to be back in here. Let's inside. And that is. Now we just need to wait for 3 turns, I guess. I think we're just gonna all brace.
Cooling down.
Acknowledged.
And again.
Sounds smart. Cooling. Affirmative.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Flushing heat.
What is this, cousin? You're running? Leaving Lord Madeira behind? Thought that you would do anything for each other. I will take him back from you, Victoria, personally. Look forward to it, Camille. In the interim, not your dearest friends will languish as I languish to Lord Garos's tangents. I'll make him suffer in your stead. I know what I'm abandoning him to, Victoria, as does he. Alexander's more courageous than either of us, and if you hurt him, I will kill you myself. I swear that in my father's name.
Mission successful.
Right. I doubt there would have to be there would have been like one way where we could have saved Alexander. I don't know. Maybe if we had all fast mechs and managed to take out that that convoy that he was in before it reached that refueling station. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Well, that mech needs to be repaired, and we lost the BBC++. Regular heat sinks. I'm fine with losing regular heat sinks. And a couple of M lasers plus, which, well, it happened. We well, you didn't lose segments, or you didn't lose anything technically. But look at these kills, man. Strider especially, like here. The killing machine, man. Should have called him Reaper, not Strider. In any event. Is there any loot I want? Well, I need a few lasers plus to replace the ones I lost. So maybe I'll take that. A gyro plus. Well, I can't outfit Camille as a mech. If I could, I would really like to get a gyro in there. But I'm probably gonna take the gyro anyway. I don't think I need a targeting system. Targeting and tracking system. All of these. So we'll take that gyro. That's +3 melee hit, but the flavor text says it has recovery from stability impacting attacks. Not entirely certain. Maybe there's different gyros for stabilities and for damage hit. Then in that case, I probably don't need that, to be honest. There's bonuses to melee hits. Probably do occasionally use melee hits, but not that significantly. Maybe taking that one and that one. Replace the losses, but as you see here, I'm basically just replacing the losses here with loot. I don't really care about these partial mechs. Alright. I mean, we got a frick ton of money too, but there's nothing particularly interesting to buy most of the time either. So I don't know. Kind of in a weird spot in a way, as I mentioned last time. So, what do we have to talk about now? We didn't manage to rescue the guy, but we got the information. Let's see if that information is worth something, at least. We didn't abandon him for no reason. Will they end up marrying one another, or is something terrible gonna happen to Alexander? I'm not certain. Dr. Ra, do you have that archive tracked open? I want to know what's inside, and I want to know it now. Hey, yes, Lady Rano, I just finished tracking the encryption. There's a lot here. Ledgers, spreadsheets, cost analysis, and a single holo file. I recognize the coding on that file. My father authorized his archivist in House Madeira to install a holo recording system in a Rano palace before his death. It was meant to preserve an ongoing record of important diplomatic events. The system was still be active, and Alexander's family had access to it. Well, go ahead and put it up on the view screen, Doctor. Let's see what we lost Lord Madeira for. Roger that, Commander. Here goes. I understand your hesitancy, daughter. It's a difficult thing what I'm asking you to do. This galaxy is a hard and uncaring place. The Directorate is to thrive, we must be even harder. I have no qualms about killing for the greater glory of the Directorate, Father, but this... Please, help me understand. Show me the wisdom in carrying out this attack, because I cannot see it myself. Broaden your perspective, Victoria. Think beyond the reach, beyond the periphery. The Directorate is growing stronger, but we stand among giants. The successor states we are nothing. Thin-pot dictatorship in the galactic backwater, to be ignored or crushed as they please. If we are to survive in the long term, we need a strong ally. We have nothing to offer in return. We cannot change our circumstances. The reach is comparatively small and poor, and that's how it will remain. What we can do is shift the political balance of the periphery. By engineering conflict, we can give ourselves value as a buffer state, an ally of convenience. And by doing this to Perdition, you create the conflict you seek. Perdition is a touring system planet on the border with the Federated Suns. Primary industry is aquaculture, exploring a planetary surface area of over 83% water. The three main continents are Hell, Hades, and Purgatory. The capital city is Damnation. Leadership of Perdition participated enthusiastically in the periphery uprising of the 2700s against the Star League. Also, Perdition, not sure if that's what it's leading up to, but I think Perdition also was part of a massacre that I think the Taurians kind of attributed to the Three Worlds League, if I understand it correctly. But apparently it was House Espinosa all the time. Yes, Autarga is a port city that serves as a primary supplier of Perdition's aerospace bases. Chemical strike there will look like the backdoor attempt to undermine Calderon's military readiness. You assume that the method of attack was chosen for the purpose of plausible deniability. When he points his fingers at House, Davian in response, I'll quietly approach him with an offer of support. I see. Okay. House Davian is the leadership of the Free Worlds League. And of the Federated Suns, not the Free Worlds League. God damn it. Federated Suns. And if it's embroiled us in a war with the Federated Suns, it won't. Calderon will not strike without proof, despite his fears on the contrary. The periphery is beneath Hansa Davion's notice. We will lead the Concordate silent partners in a Cold War that never goes on. The Reach will grow stronger than it could ever on its own. If our attack fails, if I'm caught, then our Directorate would perish and us alongside it. But inaction isn't an option, Victoria. An alliance built on a lie is better than no alliance at all, and our Directorate cannot survive indefinitely in a vacuum. We cannot trust the task, the senative to any mercenary. It has to be someone who truly loves the Reach and who understands the price of failure. I don't enjoy ordering you to do this, but I'm trying to accomplish in 5 years what House Arano should have done across a span of 3 lifetimes. Safeguard the Reach in such a short timetable, risks must be taken, and sacrifices have to be made. Show me that you're a defender of the realm that I know you to be, and accept this terrible responsibility. Not for me, but for our people, for the Reach. I understand, Father, and I'll do as you ask, for the glory of the Reach. Video weak winks out, and the test pattern replaces it. Gods, it doesn't even matter what else in this archive. With this, we could turn the Taurians against the Directorate. Dr. Calderon will want Espinosa's head on a plate. Well then, let's go ahead and serve it to him. I must admit, there's a certain poetry in that idea. I'm marking the evidence with my personal seal and sending it to the Taurian government. When they respond, we'll find out whether all of this was worth it. In the meantime, we need to focus on getting Lord Madeira back. Well, I suppose they're going to be taking him to the throne world, right? It won't make sense for him to be placed anything else. Agreed, but if we move on Coromida directly, the Directorate's naval fleet will attack our flank from the base on Tyrion. If, on the other hand, we attack and liberate House Parada, there will be nothing my uncle can do to prevent us from invading Coromodir. We'll have him by the throat. I'll take my leave of you now, Strider. I have allies to rally and an army to marshal. The restoration will summon you when our forces have been assembled for the assault. We'll keep doing nothing until we receive your summons. Back to work, people. Go on a stage and assault on Tyrion. We need all the firepower we can muster. We all know what that means, so let's get to it. Alright.
Mech you wanted is back online.
Got another Hunchback 4P. Right. Let's check the store real quick. The director doesn't like us, so I doubt they're gonna be parting with it cheaply. Yeah, for a low-cost part they want almost 3 million. Oh no, it's entire BattleMech. I see. I see. Well, that's a little bit more reasonable, but you know... Nope. What, the hiring hall for mercenaries? Well... Another bulwark multi-shot guy. I think I'm gonna pass. Probably should have at some point hired more people and trained them, but I think we have a decent roster for the time being. I think Glitch is gonna be out for some time because of all that knockback and knockdowns. But we're gonna be replacing her with Red Star Shido. We're gonna be doing a good job at it, I think. Also, Decker is still there, so I think we're gonna be fine. Not hiring new meat. So if we do hire new meat, they already automatically receive training, and we do really have a outrageous amount of money at this point. I don't know. Probably, I guess. I mean, we already have like 2 highly trained people with bulwark, multi-target, and breaching shot. But bulwark, multi-target, and breaching shot is a pretty powerful combination to begin with, you know. I guess we'll just hire another guy, girl. I don't know, gal, roller. Guess we're gonna hire a person. Pretty significant salary that they're asking for there. 72,000. Are we paying anyone 72,000? How much am I paying you guys? I have no idea. Well, he gets 37,000.
Waiting for orders.
No, not for that salary, man. Not sure if we have a higher salary because we're trying to hire people from a world that's hostile to us. But anyway. Take a look at the contract roster real quick. There's nothing here right now. We have a recovery mission at each ROM. Which is here. There might be more things going on once we're there. And it's a rich planet and has a black market, so it would be at least interesting to go to. Anyway, I'm probably gonna be doing all these side missions off screen again. I'll try to find like high-end assassination missions so that I hopefully get a better mech at some point, but I don't know. We'll see if I found anything in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.